Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kid here, and today we're going to be talking about another philosophy type thing today. Thought it'd be another good day. This channel is starting to turn into a philosophy-based channel, pretty much. Not really, but, I enjoy talking about philosophy a lot more than, gaming stuff or whatever. I'm a little more interested in that than just ye old gaming shit nowadays, but what I wanted to talk about today is existentialism. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. And really just overthinking things. Like whether it's with anxiety or depression or whatever. Because me and other people I've known in the past and still know today deal with these type of issues. And the thing is, I feel a lot of people do. If someone makes, let's say, for example, someone makes a post on Facebook and they're saying, how down they feel or whatever, or something like that, and you always see someone comment, oh, man up, or whatever like that. The problem with today's society is, yes, we have a lot of sick people. And I'm not talking just, physically sick, I'm talking mentally sick, just sick in general. And the problem is, there's a lot of these people that think that they're above all that. Let's just say, for an example, maybe someone like down the south, big burly guy, loves to go shooting and hunting and all that types of, your average, redneck classification type thing. The problem with the people like that are, hate to break it to you, but everyone has problems. Whether you like to admit it or not, everyone has problems. Now, the problem is, there's a lot of people out there, like myself, that admit to our problems, and we try to seek help for our problems, whether it's from the past, or just out of nowhere, whatever. The problem is people like, let's say the redneck, as I used in an example before, people like that aren't very, how can I say, very conducive to really showing their true colors type thing, They won't go out in search of help for their past problems, or they might completely even deny that they have problems in the first place. And that's really not healthy, only for them and others too, because there's so many people in the world that do this, and they try to cover up and act all tough, or they just act like they don't have problems or whatever. And the problem is, everyone has problems, whether you think you don't or not, whether you try to cover it up, it doesn't help. It really doesn't. And I think it's kind of stupid that you have these burly guys acting all fucking tough and whatever. Oh yeah, I don't have any problems. Oh, those people with depression or whatever are fucking pussies, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, they have their shit that they're fucking dealing with and acting oh yeah, everything's fine. Meanwhile, they got fucked up in their childhood or whatever, and then they fucking brush it off like it's nothing when it's really not. So that's my take on that. Everyone's fucked up in their own fucking way. And people just don't like to realize that. But with existentialism, I'm just going to kind of talk about ways to help yourself. Because how I kind of believe in is that, there's no God or anything like that. So, we're just kind of on this earth to be born, eat shit, sleep and all that, and then die one day. Not really a main purpose that's sought out for us. So what I believe is that, as blatant and as scary and shitty that sounds, existentialism is kind of really thinking so much. You have so much time on your hands. Let's say you're over the summer, you have no summer job, you have nothing to do. This is from past experience, by the way. When people have nothing going on, nothing to do, and you're left with your thoughts, it's really scary what you can come up with or see in yourself and see what you deal with, and just things can really just not turn out from that situation the way you would want them to, and it can end badly with spending all that time in your own head. It's not a good thing, especially from past experience. Other people might be able to handle it other ways and better. But personally, man, just being inside your head for a long period of time and everything like that, it just really fucks you up and can put you in a really bad place. So the way that I see it, yes, life sucks. There's really no main purpose to life. And a lot of just reality sucks and everything sucks and nothing seems good. And while that may be true, and there's no purpose to life, quote unquote, I'm not saying go out and commit suicide, don't do that, obviously. But life may not seem like it has much meaning, but it's what you do through life that makes you happy, that makes your life somewhat purposeful. If I just sit here and think about how fucking crummy life is all day until the fucking day I die, that's one of the worst fucking situations I could see ever experiencing. That's fucking horrible. But, if I wake up every day and, I try new things, meet new people, get promotions, do things in the workforce, do new things, try new things, all that fun stuff, and enjoy my life, get married, have kids, whatever, my life's gonna give my life a little more meaning by doing these things. And, it may not seem that great, and, it may seem like a lost cause, but you'll be way more happy doing that. Because trust me, sitting there and just fucking loathing over yourself on how fucking shitty life is not a way to live, and it won't help you, it won't help anyone that you know, it won't help anyone at all, and it's really just a fucking waste of time. And I've been there plenty of times dealing with that type of stuff, and, it's taken me 18 years now to plus, maybe a little less, I'm not sure. It's taken me 18 years now to kind of figure out this, I guess you could say, equation on how to be happy and all. Because the main thing is, with existentialism and everything, with, feeling the self-loathing and everything, is to distract yourself. That's what all these things in life are, jobs, trying new things, whatever. It's to distract yourself. Because if you don't distract yourself, you sit there with nothing to do inside your own fucking head, thinking about these nasty, fucked up, stupid, shitty things that just put you fucking down and just put you in a really shitty place. And you don't want to be in that place. Trust me, you don't. And if you haven't been in that place, be happy. A lot of those people who haven't been in that place or claim to not be in that place are, these people that have enjoyed life and whatever, are acting all happy all the time or whatever. It might not be true. They might just act happy on the outside for, the public to see, and then, really go home and cry and really have a fucked up type of life thing that they're dealing with. But that's really the main way to get through life and enjoy life, is to distract yourself with things. That's what I do. That's one of the troubles I'm dealing with over the summer. I have a job, but it's not a fun job. It's really fucking boring. And it has nothing to do what I want to do in the workforce or whatever. So I'm trying to keep myself entertained by doing that job, and then finding freelance work and freelance jobs with my field of study and stuff, and trying to keep busy that way. And, hopefully maybe go on a vacation or something, or try to go on some hikes over the summer and all that. Get out there, do stuff, because, I got 4 or 5 months of summer vacation. I don't want to spend it all cooped up in my house, playing video games all day or whatever. I've been doing that for the past 2-3 weeks, and honestly I'm sick of video games. I'm bored of it already. It doesn't matter what I play, it's just the same fucking shit, And things like video games or watching videos on YouTube or whatever, it'll only get you so far and so entertained for a while until, you reach a point where it doesn't help you anymore, It's like medication. It's like you get such a high tolerance that it doesn't affect you anymore, and you gotta try something else. And, you'll end up to a point where, going on games or going on the computer or whatever, it's just so boring, and then you have nothing to fucking do, and you're just sitting there inside your own head, like I said, and you don't want to do that. So that's my take on existentialism and all that type of stuff. This is just, I don't know what to call this exactly. It's more or less like my guide to being happy or whatever. I have someone in my life that I really do care for them, and they sometimes, I just feel like sometimes they don't want to get the help that they need. I'll tell them, I'll go to the doctor, so I don't really want to. just go to the doctors and see what they can do. You have to want help to get better. That's the first thing I've learned after a dark, deep time that I was in. The only way to get better is to seek help. If you're sitting back and waiting for someone to help you or whatever, or for help to come find you, it's not going to help. The only person that can change your situation and you as a person and everything about you is yourself. And that's one of the things that I firmly believe in, that if you want to help other people, you have to help yourself first. Because, trust me, helping people before myself was how I got into my own mess that I dealt with for 2-3 years plus. That it was in such a shitty place, Helping someone instead of helping myself first was the reason I got into that situation that I was. So that's kind of my take on it. Take it how you will. And, the main points: do what you want, make your life worth something, do fun things, get out there, do something, enjoy life. And if you want to get better, get better. Push yourself to get better, no matter how hard it is to get out of bed, no matter how hard it is to eat that breakfast, dinner, or lunch, no matter how hard it is not to, or to do whatever. You can do it. You just have to push yourself enough to get there. And that is the hardest part. But you'll thank me and yourself later after you do get better. Trust me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.